Hey everybody, my name's Kathy, but my friends call me Kat, and I'm the Epicurious Cat. I'm a former restaurant owner and cook, and a foodie who likes to have a lot of fun and try a lot of different foods, and even cook some too. And I'm going to bring you along for the journey as I try all the foods and tell you exactly what I think. Thanks for joining. Hey guys, it's Kathy, the Epicurious Cat, and I'm here at the Tipsy Tomato to do a review for you all today. They have a great drink menu here, and we're starting off with one of my all-time favorites, so here we go with a Cosmo. Oof. It's very good, very good. 10 out of 10. So Tipsy has a great menu. This is definitely a pizza joint. It started as a pizza joint, and they're known for the double XL mozza sticks, and I cannot wait to try them. So we did get a variety of different things to eat. We got a couple of appetizers. We each are getting a main, and then again, like I said, the drinks. So we're trying to try a few different things so you can all see what they have to offer. And the waitress is sweet. She's very attentive, and she just told me that they make a lot of things from scratch here. They actually hand cut their own fries. They make their own pizza dough. There's a lot of good cooking going on here, and it smells amazing in here too. Look at these mozza sticks. They're humongous. And here are their hand-cut fries. These look fantastic, and they have a homemade aioli too. The lighting is kind of weird in here, so sorry about that, but let's give these a try. I'm not even gonna put salt or anything on them. We're gonna see how well these are seasoned right out of the fryer. They're very good. They're definitely not like a pre-made battered crispy fry. These are a little bit softer, but I don't mind that. I actually am almost like a club soggy fry kind of girl, because I usually like vinegar and things on it too. But this aioli is delicious, and they're piping hot, and you can just even smell the skin on them, and I like that they left the skin on a part of it, and they're done all the way through. If you're a very crispy fry person, you may not love this, but to me, these hit. These are really good. These are like an 8 out of 10 easily. The homemade aioli on these fries is amazing. It's garlicky, but it's not like in-your-face pungent raw garlic. It definitely has like a caramelized garlic. It's sweet a little bit, and it's a little bit salty, but it's definitely a creamy, delicious garlic sauce, and it's the perfect accompaniment to homemade fries. In Belgium, where French fries were first made, they actually weren't made in France, they were made in Belgium, and they dipped their fries in mayonnaise. So if this seems weird to you, trust the Epicurious Cat, you need to try this. One thing I really like about these homemade fries is that you can see they have the skin on them. And I know it sounds funny to say that fries taste like potatoes, but sometimes when fries aren't done well, even if they're homemade, and I would even say especially if they're homemade, because they take a little longer to cook and they've usually been soaked in water first, they can be raw in the middle, or if the grease is old and it's not cooked to the proper temperature, French fries can actually just taste like the oil, and they just absorb it. These are not greasy at all. And again, if you're a crispy fry person, these might not be your favorite, but if you like homemade authentic fries that really have a good potato taste, and you enjoy that skin being on, which I 100% do, skin is flavor to me, you are very much going to enjoy these fries. Val also just delivered us their homemade French onion soup, and this looks fantastic. So we're gonna give all of this a try right now. But I gotta dig into these mozza sticks first. I've heard about these so much, and they are served with ranch. Let's see what a cheese pull these have. Goodness. If you don't come here for anything else, come here for these mozza sticks. 10 plus out of 10. They are amazing. On these mozza sticks, the batter is so light. It's just a crust and a dusting that's just enough to keep it contained around the mozzarella, so that when it goes into the deep fryer, it doesn't spill out into the deep fryer. It is perfect. I really don't love when mozza sticks are too much breading and not enough cheese. This is all cheese and just enough breading. They've done this the right way. So let's try this French onion soup. I really love that they put fresh chives on top, because when it hits the hot cheese that's been broiled on top, you really get that onion essence, and it just kind of gets your taste buds excited for the onion flavors. This onion soup is everything you want in onion soup. It's salty, it's beefy, it has that really nice caramelized onion umami flavor. There's a lot of really delicious croutons in here, but not too much. The broth is very silky. It has a really nice mouthfeel, and there's a ton of cheese, which is exactly what you want. And if you didn't have enough croutons, there's also some toasted naan bread in here to enjoy too. It's been grilled underneath. This is delicious. I would say 8.5 out of 10. It's very good. Here comes our mains. All right, so we've got a grilled chicken Caesar salad, famous dill pickle pizza. So here is the dill pickle pizza. Normally when I'm reviewing a restaurant, I only get cheese because I find that way I can really taste the sauce, I can really taste the cheese and the cheese blend, and then I can appreciate the crust. But guys, if you know me at all, you know that I have like a severe addiction to all things dill pickle, and I couldn't resist. And the bacon, holy smokes, that was just a surprise. It's thick. There's real bacon on here. It's not those bacon bits that you get at the dollar store that break your teeth. This looks exciting. And here is the Fettuccine Alfredo. Again, sorry about the lighting, but it's a really good portion size. It smells garlicky. Again, we've got the fresh green onion. So let's give this a try. Fettuccine Alfredo, here we go. The pasta's al dente, which is exactly what I was looking for. I cannot stand overcooked pasta, and I really don't like undercooked pasta. This is nice. It has a little bit of bite, a little bit of tooth to it, and the sauce is creamy. It's salty. It's cheesy. Again, like I normally order a cheese pizza, I often order Fettuccine Alfredo if it's an option too, because you can really tell what's been done here. It is not a bad sauce at all. This is very tasty. I think your kids would absolutely love this. But as far as being like a super gourmet Alfredo, maybe not, but it's still very, very well done. The price is amazing. The serving size is very good. And I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10. So my husband is actually diabetic, and they were super accommodating, and they kept the croutons out of the chicken Caesar salad. That's something that he often orders, and something that's even better, especially if you're trying to reduce your carbohydrate intake. Even if you're not diabetic, you have grilled chicken as an option on your Caesar salad. It's not just chicken patty that has just been breaded and deep fried and it, you know, being minced chicken. So you have real pieces of grilled chicken here. There's a ton of fresh Parmesan, which I really like. It's not just the powdered sawdust Parmesan. They're using real high quality Parmesan here, and there's tons of bacon. So that's always a good sign in our book. So here we go. If you're on the keto diet, or if you're a diabetic, you want to run here, not walk. This is one of the best Caesar salads I've had in a long time in a restaurant. 9 out of 10. Let's dig into this dill pickle pizza together. As you can see, the crust is not super thick and doughy. It's more of a thin crust, and it looks kind of crispy. I like that there's some darker pieces on the edges, but it's not burnt. This isn't a wood-fired crust. It has dill pickle seasoning on it, and dill and chopped dill pickle, and lots of cheese. You can tell the crust is homemade. It has a really yeasty, fresh, homemade bread taste to it that I really appreciate. And I love that the pizza sauce is actually, it must be an Alfredo or a white sauce or something. It's not a tomato-based sauce, which to me actually complements the cheese and the pickles on top far better. It's a really nice surprise. And the dill that's sprinkled on top gives it a whole nother level of dill flavor as opposed to just the dill pickles. And the saltiness and smokiness of that thick bacon just kind of brings it all around. There's a lot of flavor going on, and it's very rich, but I'm not complaining about that. You know, so a thick, creamy, silky white sauce with lots of cheese. Guys, they do not skimp on cheese here for anything. It doesn't matter if it's my Alfredo sauce or if it's Chris's salad. Definitely those gigantic mozza sticks, and then on their pizza here too. If you're a cheese lover, you're going to be very happy here. And if you're a real bacon lover, you're also going to be very happy here. I'm so glad I tried this pizza instead of just a plain cheese, because based on this, I can tell I would also like their cheese. Although I kind of wish I would have tried their homemade tomato sauce. I've heard it's very good. Dill pickle bacon pizza is easily a 9 out of 10. Tipsy Tomato is not skimping on the bacon here. These are nice, thick, fresh cut pieces of bacon, which I'm super enjoying. Our server just brought us out something that was compliments from the chef. It's a smoky bacon ranch dip with homemade naan that is fresh baked right here. Anytime anybody makes anything homemade in this day and age, I really appreciate the effort. It smells so good. Ooh. Oh, look at that bacon and cheese. It's falling off. There's so much cheese in here. Wow. It's creamy, but it is so smoky. It almost tastes more smoky than just regular bacon, but in a very good way. I love that there's some fresh onion to cut through the richness. It's definitely rich, but I'm not complaining again. And this naan is fantastic. Very, very good. 9 out of 10. So we're just waiting for a dessert, but our server Val just told us actually the sauce that's on the dill pickle pizza is a creamy ranch, and that is perfect. That is just the right thing. I think if it would have actually been an Alfredo and if it was too garlicky, it would have competed with the dill pickle too much. But ranch and dill pickle are BFFs, so that was a very smart move. Wowzers, we just got their cheesecake for dessert, and look how beautiful the presentation is. So this is a plain New York style cheesecake. It looks nice and thick on a graham cracker crust, and it's served on top of a very beautifully decorated caramel and chocolate. So let's give it a try. Gotta go in for some whipped cream. Here we go. There's cinnamon on there. So I don't think the cheesecake was actually made in-house, but it's very good. And sometimes when you're in a busy place like a pizza place or something like that, you're better off to outsource, and there's nothing wrong with that. Cheesecake can be very, very good even if it isn't made in-house, and this is still very tasty. It's tangy, it's not too sweet at all. I really love the graham cracker flavor, and I love the little sprinkle of cinnamon in with the chocolate and caramel. I love the little adornments of the tuile. It's a great way to end your evening. 6.5 out of 10. I also wanted to show you guys how cool of a restaurant this is. There's a lot of seating here, and we're here early. We did this on purpose so that we could have some quiet time before their busy night gets into full swing. But this is a great place to come and watch the game, have some drinks with your friends, have some delicious dill pickle pizza or some appetizers. Apparently their wings are fantastic here, and they do some really cool poutines too. But if you haven't tried Tipsy yet, I sure hope you do. We're giving our overall experience easily an 8.5 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Bye. Shout out to Val and her sister. They're here from the Ukraine looking for a better life in Canada. Let's show them all the Canadian love that we have for our Ukrainian friends.